I've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Eric El Terrible Morales, 5'8" tall with a very long reach of 72 inches. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's Eric.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, introducing Eric El Terrible Morales. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He blocks the uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfectly timed uppercut. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. So it's plan B time. Bell rings and we start the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. Hold it right there. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Couldn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny! Eric Morales is dazed! Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Talking about Morales in that. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That left hook missed. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
is dazed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round.
In this one,
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Morales is, and down goes El Terrible. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of it, and Eric Morales goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels?
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Thought we were going, and wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
That counter punch caught him clean. Only catching air with that hook. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Morales goes down on the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Morales can't take anymore and he's down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night, night.